All right, everybody, our next guest is a comedian who turns life's messiest moments into pure comedy gold.
Yeah, she's a divorced mom from New Jersey who isn't afraid to poke fun at herself and the chaos of single motherhood. Listen.
But I wasn't always this happy, you know? A long, long time ago, I was miserable. I was depressed. I couldn't get out of bed. I was married.
You may know her from her hit show, Divorce Diaries, and she's currently gearing up for a big performance at City Vineyard this Friday. So please welcome Michele Traina. Great to have you here.
What's happening?
Good morning to you.
Good morning. I'm so excited to be here.
Oh, it's great to have you. So your comedy is based on your life as a divorced single mom.
Yeah.
And then came the Divorce Diaries, right? So talk about that whole transition and how it came into a big show.
Well, I love love, and I grew up in an Italian Catholic household. My parents were love at first sight, so I thought the person that I first met, my first boyfriend, would be my love at first sight, but it didn't turn out that way.
Okay.
So I ended up moving back home with my parents, my 2-year-old daughter at the time, my handicapped dog, and my Italian grandmother. So I felt like the Real Housewife without the house, and I loved, like, you know, I was obsessed with, like, I would, like, sit on my phone. I didn't have a TV. I would watch Bravo and, like, escape. I'm like, I just want cameras to follow me. So I started writing jokes. And I've done one-woman shows before with my theater background. So I'm like, let me just get on stage and start doing something. And I have an improv background. So I was like, I need to turn this into something funny and not painful, because everything around me was kind of falling apart. And it was hard. So I'm Italian. We come from a big family. We make jokes at life's mishaps.
Yeah.
So that's what the natural.
That's what it is.
Awesome.
And like, that whole household is a TV show in itself. But Divorce Diaries has really kind of taken off, right?
Yes. I mean, we're manifesting it always to take off, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I
hopefully.
mean, it's been a journey. So it's been about almost 10 years now since I had the first workshop in New York City, and at first was like a one-woman play, and they turned it into a comedy show when I started doing stand-up, because when I first did it as a play, I noticed people were like leaving the theater crying, and I was like, oh, I don't want that. That's like, you cry enough when you see your lawyer bill and everything, your credit score. So I was like, I need to make people laugh. And I was dating after divorce, and that was a disaster. So I broke up with an ex-boyfriend. I mean, he'd even call me his girlfriend. So I have to be like, you know what?
Red flag.
Red flag, right? So I got up and I did a stand-up class, and then I've been doing it ever since, and I turned it into a comedy show.
That's great.
And shot a TV pilot and a comedy special, and now just touring with the show and manifesting more for it, you know?
Well, good for you. And you have a show this Friday at City Vineyard. What can your fans expect?
They can expect a lot of humor on the post-divorce, dating, parenting. If you're just like in a transition, you'll love the show, because I mix stand-up with improv. People can come and feel like they connect to the show, even if they're not divorced, because I talk about my past as a Jersey girl in college, as a shop girl, to being a teacher, teaching theater, and then trying to date emotionally unavailable men, but, you know, finding love in the most hopeful places. I feel like anybody can connect to the show, whether they're divorced, married, or single.
Yeah.
And they can write a line to their ex, and then I act it out on stage with my special guest.
Which, and some of your special guests include some of the Real Housewives, right?
Oh, no. So I've performed with one of the Real Housewives' husbands, Joe Gorga. So that was separate from Divorce Diaries, but I had a blast.
How did that happen, though?
Yeah, we just connected with our teams, and I got to host for them. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow, well, that's exciting.
Yeah.
I mean, so what would be your advice then to somebody that's either newly divorced, contemplating divorce?
I would say if you're unhappy and you've tried every avenue, then it's time to pivot and find your road back to your happy. Because people always say, like, why do you make fun of divorce? It's so depressing. I'm like, well, divorce helped me find myself again. So you have to go with what your gut is telling you.
Now, you said you go after the emotionally unavailable men. Have you found one yet that's available?
Come to the show on Friday. Where am I looking? Come to the show. Where are you guys? Let's go. Come on.
But this whole Divorce Diaries, it's a whole brand now?
It's a brand. So I have literally everything. I have the Gary Vaynerchuk mentality. I have put myself on every single thing. You're going to see toilet paper with Divorce Diaries on it. So I have a podcast. I have a TV pilot on Prime Video, a comedy special, coffee mugs, everything. Because I feel like share the journey throughout. So,
okay. And you can score some free tickets, right?
Yeah, so if you tag City Vineyard and hashtag Divorce Diaries, we're going to give away 2 tickets. I'm going to put it on my story by Thursday this week.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good. Michelle, thank you for bringing the energy this morning. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes.
And good luck with the dating scene.
Well,
Keep us
we'll
posted.
see. Come Friday night. Thanks, guys.